Hey, it's all going. Matt from Simple Strength Training here again with another short and simple explanation for you. Today, it is about energy balance. And energy balance is basically finding out how many calories we are taking in compared to how much energy we are using each day. To find that number, we need to work out what our total daily energy expenditure is. And our total daily energy expenditure is worked out by using a thing called a BMR calculator combined with an activity multiplier. A BMR is your basal metabolic rate. BMR is just how much energy you use to exist. That's the basic explanation for it. I'm not going to go into too much of an explanation about exactly what it is, but that is what your BMR is. It's how much energy your body uses to exist and survive. And it uses about 80% or roughly 70 to 80% of our total daily energy just doing that. And luckily for us, some scientific people, after years of trial and error, have come up with some really cool formulas. The one that I use is up here. It is called the Mifflin St. Joer calculator. It takes into consideration your height, your age, your weight, and your birth gender, and it spits back a number, and that's your BMR number. I'll put a link to a whole heap of them down in the comments of this video. So if you want to click on one again, one of them when you're working it out, you just go in there, or you can have paused on the picture that I've had left up here and just write down the formula and copy it in yourself. But once again, it's all out there on the internet for you. So just say that spits a number back to us, and it's 2,000 calories. Then we grab the activity multiplier, which I'll put up on the screen here to show you the one that I use. I got it off Kyle Hunt from Kyle Hunt Fitness. A link to his webpage will be down in the comments. So if you want to go there and have a look at his page, there's a whole heap of stuff down there. Or you could also pause on this and just copy that information down there. What that is, it's just a scale that allows you, that takes into consideration how many steps and how many workouts you do a week to give you a rough idea of how much to multiply that BMR number that we got back from the calculator. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you come back with activity multiplier of 1.2, which gives us 2,400 calories. And that is our total daily energy expenditure. So how do we find out if that's our energy balance point? Rightio. This number that it spat back at us is just purely an estimate on how much energy we use through the day. It's just there to give us a pretty decent starting point, or an educated starting point, so we're not just going at it blindly. What we do next is we monitor our food and weigh ourselves at the same time each day over a 5 to 7 day period. We get ourselves one of those Fandangle apps that you get on your phone. The one I recommend two. One is MyFitnessPal and the other one is Chronometer. They both have their advantages and their disadvantages. The big advantage with MyFitnessPal has a very, very big database, and Chronometer comes with an absolutely free barcode reader to take getting the information into the phone a little bit more streamlined. But regardless of that, we get one of them apps, and over that 5 to 7 day, we put in how much food we're taking in each day, and that'll tell us how many calories we are consuming or drinking throughout those 5 to 7 days. Plus, we weigh ourselves at the same time each day of those 5 to 7 days. So after we've done that cycle for 2 or 3 times, we will have a pattern emerging. Now, if our weight has stayed roughly the same, with our calorie average staying roughly around that 2,400, we have reached our energy balance point. That's where our energy being taken into our body is equal to the energy we're using each day. If our weight is going down, we say our energy balance is in a deficit, which means that we're taking in less energy than our body needs to function each day. Correspondingly, if our weight is going up, we're saying our energy balance is in a surplus. That means we're taking in more energy than our body needs each day. And this is how we use energy balance to control our goals in regards to our weight control. If we want to drop some weight or lose some weight, we set that energy balance point we set our daily calorie goal below what our current energy balance point is, and our weight should steadily go down. Usually we set that at about 20% less is a good point to go to, and that'll give you a decent amount of weight loss, but not too much too quickly. And vice versa, we set our energy target a little bit above our energy balance point if we want to add weight. Here we want to be a little bit more cautious, so we only go up by a 5 to 10% increase in our calories, simply because as we're adding weight, our goal is to add more muscle and we don't want to add fat. That is our energy balance. I hope this has helped. If it has, give the video a like. If you have any comments, get down in the bottom there and throw some comments at me. Share this video, tell your friends about it, subscribe to my channel, and have fun finding your strong people.